I'm Josh. This is my BCM 2-for-1 project pitch. So just a bit of background about my project. I'm a huge sport fan. And if you've watched any live sport lately, like the NBA playoffs or the English Premier League, you'll notice that sporting codes are having to resort in some pretty creative ways in order to emulate real, genuine crowd noise. And that's an idea that I want to look at this semester for my digital artifact. But I look at the role of fans in live media or live sports with a focus on professional wrestling. There's also a few pretty major questions I want to try and tackle this semester. So the first one is our experience watching live sport altered not only by the action on the field, but also in the crowd? And the second one is, what do we miss without a real crowd? Is it like, I guess, a Friends sort of thing without a laugh track? Is it like that? Moving on to the field site, where you can see that I've decided to focus not just on like athletes and fans, but also companies that supply virtual fans and broadcasters and sport codes as well. As for the format of my DA, I'm going to make several pretty short blog posts, which are based off like specific wrestling matches that I would have watched over the week, which will then build up to a discussion, maybe in week 10 or 11, about the patterns that have emerged from my investigation and with the stuff I've learned. So in order to quantify how important fans are to live sports, I have decided to watch one wrestling match that I will source from Reddit each week, and I will watch it on mute, and then I will take field notes during and after each match, measuring my engagement, whether I was distracted or not, my enjoyment of the match, and try to discern any patterns that could emerge, my experiences, and such, try to figure out how important fans are to live sports and if and how crowds can change our experiences of live sports. So, moving on to ethics, and even though professional wrestling has a pretty bad reputation when it comes to scandal, I don't see any particular ethical considerations that I need to take in the format that I've described in this pitch, but I guess things I have to focus on is to only watch matches that I have legal access to. In my presentation, to stay clear from matches that involve excessive blood or violence if I choose to use screenshots, and not use any of the work posted on Reddit to my engagement with the forums and stuff. Thanks for listening.